had, our two boys were in the student house, which was like a boarding house for ICA staff, especially when parents were overseas. So our two boys, who were by then 14 and 13, were in the student house in Chicago, and our daughter, who was 8, was coming with us, but she was going to stay with her friend for 3 months until we got settled in Nairobi. So when we got to Chicago, we thought it would be very helpful for the kids if we had this family meeting to explain to them what was happening, because this happened so fast. Well, one of the sad things we encountered when we got there was that 6 families of kids in the student house had gotten a divorce just fairly recently. So our kids were like gun shy. I mean, they said, you know, promise this won't happen. Well, what do you tell your kids? But anyway, we had this family meeting in which Bob kind of sat in the back of the room and was bored to death. Bruce kept running to the bathroom. And Sandy, I think she just ran around. But anyway, the kids were anxious about this time, and of course. And we gave the kids 2 things that helped to ground them in family and in the globe. One was a family symbol that we had drawn that held all of the continents, right? And had a red border around it. It was done in black and white, and it had a red border around it, and it was covered with plastic. It was laminated. That's very important, the laminated part. The other thing we gave them was a list of all family members and their telephones and addresses and things, so that they would have a way to connect. The reason the laminated family symbols were so important is that I believe Bob still has his. I mean, that was absolutely critical to their being connected to us, because we were gone for 5 years. And we saw them in between, but we were gone